Hi everybody, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And like the intro, like the title probably suggests, my house is infested with bugs. But this is not a bad thing. This is Stacey's doing, and this video is going to be a Stacey video. So she is going to be explaining things. Okay, so you've got something to show everybody, but before we get into that, which is the most exciting part of this video, let's talk about some of the stuff that's on the wall behind you.
So I don't want to call it taxidermy because that's not the word for it. But before Cole was born, I took up pinning butterflies, and I did buy some as well, obviously. So all the ones that have the little name tags are the ones that I bought, including the bat. But this one here, I did, and the top butterfly and the snake. So that's what I did before Cole was born. So I thought it would be fun to hatch some butterflies for Cole. So these are, well, they're pretty much cocoons now. There's two little tubs. They have 5 in each. I think there's only 1 in each little tub that isn't in a cocoon at the moment, and I also have some stick insects. So the caterpillars came in these with a big chunk of food, and they were about a centimetre big. So these come in a kit that you can order online, same with the stick insects, which I never knew they did, but that's new. These are pretty easy to do. They come in the little tubs themselves, and they have a load of food with them, so you pretty much just keep them in here until they start forming a chrysalis. I have hatched atlas moths before, which was a lot harder. You had to keep them in a very high humidity, but it's quite interesting. So they take about 2 weeks to form a chrysalis. So they start off very tiny, and obviously they grow bigger. And then from there, I think it takes between 7 and 21 days for them to emerge from the chrysalis. Yeah, they're British butterflies. So once they come out of their cocoons and have a day to rest, I can release into the wild. Not always been the case with the things that I've hatched. The atlas moths I couldn't release because they're not native. It'll be the same for the stick insects. They'll live for about 5 months, but I won't be able to release them. So now that they have begun to form their chrysalis, I'm gonna keep, well, yous or Sean updated on their progress. I'll most likely take maybe a couple of videos every few days because not much is going to change for a little while. And the stick insects, it's actually very hard to see, but we do have one itty bitty little guy right there. I think there's about 9 more eggs to hatch, and they're about the size of a peppercorn seed. So they're very small. I'm not entirely sure how big they're going to get, but it's going to be interesting. I'm going to release these two butterflies. They've been out their cocoon for a few days now, so it's time for them to go. The first 6 I released just before we came here because I didn't want them being stuck in the back of the van while it was moving. Plus they were ready to go anyway, so we let them go quite early in the morning. So I think I have maybe 5 stick insects. If Sean comes closer, you see it? And then there's one up here, and I could try and hold one. Okay.
So that has been, the butterflies been released. They've done their full cycle, been released. We've got our stick insects. Like Stacey said, we can't release those because they're not native here, and we'll be keeping these, well, they should live for about 3 to 6 months. So yeah, I guess I'll give you a quick update on the stick insects sometime in the future, but that'll do for this video right now. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, leave us a comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And that'll do. I'll see you in the next one. Cole, tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.